Welcome to our fourth installment on motivational interviewing. This is going to be on planning. We've already discussed about engagement. That's about building that relationship. We've talked about focus, and that's about having that client pick a direction that they want to head in.
Yeah.
We've talked about evoking, and that's about sort of playing with that discord, that cognitive dissonance, or the discord in their lives, about how to bring them in a direction of where they can really come to some strong change talk. And then once they do, there's a matter of creating some planning and carrying them forward.
Yeah. So those are those practical next steps, right? This is where change, the rubber meets the road, I guess, in the sense of, okay, so you've decided to make this change. You are ready, you're willing. And, we might look at what are the resources, what is the pathway forward, what are maybe the obstacles? Maybe there's a discussion around, some of the things that might be challenging. Maybe there's costs involved. Maybe there is another person that you need to have a difficult conversation with. There could be a number of things, right?
There will be obstacles. There could be external obstacles. There could be internal obstacles.
Yeah.
It's about meeting those where they are and confronting them.
Yeah, even the discomfort of change, right? And managing that. And it could be procrastination or a sense of, it could be laziness, right? So some of those internal obstacles, right?
Yeah.
So we are really collaborating with them to identify what those obstacles are, what are the resources that are available to them, and then, we may even establish SMART goals. Now, SMART goals is an acronym that's very commonly used for planning and negotiating a change plan.
Specific. It's measurable. It's achievable. It's relevant and time-bound.
Yeah. So, it's just a way to filter those goals through those different areas. So being very specific about what the changes that they're going to make. So if they say, well, you know what, I really want to reduce my how much I drink per week. So we might talk about, how much are you currently drinking? And then secondly, where would you like to land? So if you're drinking 12 drinks a week and you want to get down to 8, okay. So being very specific about what it is. You want to reduce your use, okay? What is that specifically? And then, looking at the
time-bound.
measurable.
Like when are you going to have it?
Yeah, you're really good at that, like sort of managing. So, okay, we're making this plan. What days of the week are you planning on doing that? And at what time, right? So all of those
That's when it becomes
details.
real, and you can almost hear it just go, like, you can almost hear the wind go out of the room when you actually hit that time-bound part. Okay, you're going to cut down. Okay, I'm going to be down to 4 a week. Okay, when are you going to have those 4? And all of a sudden you can just hear it, like it's just like an icy wind blowing through the room. Oh my God, now it's real.
Yeah.
And they pick times when they're going to have that, and it's like, oh my God, this is actually real.
But it's always, they have the control of those decisions, right?
Well, and when I feel that sort of icy sense blowing through the room where it's like, oh my God, it's real now, I like to step back and go, okay, does this really feel achievable to you? Like, did we just bite off more than we can chew? Because if it was, let's revisit it. Like, I don't want to leave you feeling like this is too much. Let's keep it, achievable.
Yeah.
And so sometimes we'll adjust. Well, okay, maybe it's going to be 5 or 6 a week. Okay, great. Now, when will you be having those? Exactly what time?
Yeah. And it's sort of that back and forth. Is that comfy? Like if you are leaving here today with this goal in your hand, are you comfy with that, or are you feeling already like set back in your heels, like there's just no way I can do this? If it feels too big, all right, let's back it down, because even the smallest little goal repeated over time, that's where success can happen, right?
Yeah, and you want to protect them against there's this excitement about having a plan. Like, okay, great, I'll cut down to 2 a week, and it's like, okay, let's just step back a second. Now that we've gone through this, let's step back and make sure that this is actually manageable.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll reset and we'll go forward. But we do want to make sure that this is achievable, right?
Yeah.
And what do the plans look like? the plans it's infinite, the number of plans that you come up with, depending on what their goals are. I mean, they might want to look for some community supports like 12-step facilitation or smart recovery. That'd be self-management and recovery training, or refuge recovery, or anything like that. Or maybe they just want to repair their relationship with their family. Maybe they want to get a job. Maybe they want to find housing. It could be any number of things where we can ladder out this plan of how we get there.
Yeah. Yeah. And discovering resources, collaborating with them on, what they want to do. And, it's all set by them. I don't control the speed. I don't control the direction. I am just running alongside, with them, coming alongside and navigating with them where they're going, and looking for those obstacles and exploring that, and how can we get around this obstacle? How can we get through, right? What are the options? And brainstorming some more. So, it gets to be this exciting sort of process where they really feel like this is something that they are in control of and that they can do it.
Yeah, and it reminds me of, just going through the whole process. It reminds me of that Mary Oliver quote. It's like, what are you going to do with this one precious life? And it's like, and it's just they're grabbing hold of that and going, yeah, I could actually really do something here.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful to be audience to that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure. It's one of the most exciting things is to see and witness that change coming to fruition. So, yeah.
So in 4 fairly brief episodes, we tried to cover off what the essence of motivational interviewing looks like, but it's not going to be the last time we visit this subject. It is a very rich subject. It's got a lot of depth, and there's really nothing like it.
Yeah, and it's so unique to each person, each client, and the recovery coach or coach that they're working with, because there is the art of recovery coaching and the science. So we've talked a little bit about the structure of motivational interviewing, and the 4 sort of the pathway that we cover off, but also the art of recovery coaching, where we're talking about the relational aspect of things, where we're bringing the spirit of MI and offering up that partnership, that acceptance, that compassion, right? And just having them weaving that through all of the structure or the science of recovery coaching and MI. So
we really love the opportunity to spend this time talking with you on these subjects. They're near and dear to our hearts, and we love sharing it with you. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. We'd love to answer them for you. If you have any ideas for future videos, we'd love to address those for you.
Yeah.